What's good, sports gamers, and welcome to part 2 of our NBA Live 19 Wishlist series, where today we will go over the things we want to see added or improved upon gameplay wise in the live franchise. So alright, let's get to it.
Sports Gamers Online is the #1 source for the sports gamer.
We're going to start with the play call system. It's a mess. Maybe it's because I don't know how to hold an analog stick properly, but because you use that to select plays, let's just say the precision of who I want to select is very poor and I frequently activate the wrong player's play. This can easily be fixed by simply making the initial play call screen an up and down list. So we'll be able to use the D-pad and A or X to select a player. Then the list of plays for that player pops up with the type of play and pages like how it is when you go into your full playbook. Because currently you go into your full playbook without knowing who any of the plays are even for. This way it removes the awful initial play call screen, making it easier to navigate and who you want the play to go to. Now once you get past that, there needs to be more diversity in the play names. I'm not talking 2K stuff where there's 100 different types of pick and rolls, but at least something like off ball screen for 3, off ball screen for mid, off ball screen for cuts to the basket, you know? And the play art. I gotta say, I'm not a fan of the moving arrows and especially the little basketballs you see on the court. A lot of the times the player isn't even in the spot the basketballs are going towards yet, and it looks wild, especially on plays where you have to swing the ball around the perimeter. Something simple like a single line that tells you where the first pass is, then the next line comes up once you pass it. Then you make the final pass and shoot. Easy. They're doing their own thing here with this, which I'm cool with, but it ends up looking cluttered on the court. Next is I would enjoy having more signature animations for players. Because right now, it's not much difference between player shots. Al Horford even has a completely different one than the one he has on 2K. He actually jumps on time in this game. But before the shots, the dribbling needs to be addressed. It gets quite repetitive, all the players having the same dribble animations no matter who you're guarding. 2K does a great job of each player feeling like you're guarding their real life counterparts, with them being able to replicate even the smallest moves. Of all the things 2K is ahead of live in, dribbling should not be one of them. Even adding signature player moves that even 2K hasn't added yet would be a nice step. Now for the pick and roll system. I'm embarrassed to admit how long it took me to realize you have to hold the bumper so the screen will stand still. This needs to be a simple press of the button. They got me holding the left bumper, clicking the left stick to choose what I want my guy to do, and run around the screen without letting go of any of those buttons by accident, or doing it in the wrong order. Just copy 2K's way of handling the pick and roll system and keep it moving. Or honestly, just removing the need to hold the left bumper while using screens will go a long way. I think I could deal with the left stick pick and roll, pick and pop button if that's gone. And how players attack the rim needs to be tuned. I played a computer game versus the Rockets the other day and got about 6 and 1s with Donovan Mitchell. I know he's the truth and everything, but come on now. I can see if it's a fast break and I try to block it from behind, yet smack him in the head and he makes it. I can see the player still hitting that at a high rate. But I was witnessing some Jordan-esque contact layups out there. Actually, I think one of them was even a dunk. So maybe when you do foul the guy, decrease the chance of him making a shot still. Another is dudes getting dunked on like everybody is controlling prime Blake Griffin. Actually, I was playing against the Celtics and Aaron Baines, bro, did a turnaround dunk on Marcin Gortat. Straight poster dunks needs to be less frequent and truly only for the guys who do it in real life at an above average rate. I'm out here getting locked into the "oh, you about to get dunked on" animations with my defender too many times against pure fast break dunkers, way too often. And this may be controversial, but when you do get a dunk animation off, how about a miss here and there? That would be nice. Put some fear into the player, because once they trigger that dunk animation now, they know it's buckets. Now something I appreciate in 2K when it comes to shot blocking is there is no invisible force field. They will let you get yourself into trouble if you're jump happy. When attempting blocks in live, it's either really delayed or you get taken into the land of canned animations. This play here, I hit block way before Turner entered the lane, but it transitioned into this animation where I had no control anymore and still somehow was rewarded with the block despite jumping early on purpose. This has got to go. Actually, a bunch of stuff seems delayed, but with blocking you can still get rewarded for it. And lastly, there needs to be more weight to players. I want to feel like I'm driving down the lane with a 250-pound linebacker type. As of right now, stuff like this is possible. Anyways, with all that I went over, the biggest thing I feel Live needs to focus on is player individuality. We play games to play with our favorite players and or teams, do the moves they do, replicate the shots we see on TV. And I think Live still largely lacks in that area. But I hope they move closer to that goal next year. But alright, what do you guys want to see improved upon or added gameplay wise for NBA Live 19? Leave it in the comments down below. And stay tuned here for more NBA Live content, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. I'm Chris, thank you all for watching, and be good, y'all.